Well, hello there, Aries. It is so good to see you again. I'm Aries Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today, we are doing your May General Tarot reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the Oracle cards, and then we'll move to the Tarot for more details about any obstacles on your path or advice that Spirit has for you. And this reading is good for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if the message here doesn't resonate with you, you may want to check out one of your other signs to see if there's a message there for you. All right, let's get into your reading. Let's see what we have for you in the month of May. Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait. Okay, and finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Really interesting. I feel like you're kind of like I'm not going to say it's not like you're going to be waiting for long or anything like that. It's allowing the universe to kind of like bring you in the opportunities that are best for you. So sometimes we get into a little bit of a stall. Let's just call it a little bit of a stall. We pause a little bit, but it doesn't mean that you're not on the right path. It doesn't mean that you need to change something, okay? Sometimes we just have to wait for the divine time to happen. Yeah, so, wow. Okay, really nice. And you are protected. You are safe within my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. So, in other words, you're on the right path. I feel like you're coming into a little bit of a time where you're kind of just waiting for the right thing to come in. You don't have to take any big action at this time. So let's see what we have here. Yeah. And then you have the courage. Okay, your energy is a little bit fragmented. It's about being able, sometimes we get in this energy of kind of stopping or pausing, okay, because our energy is fragmented. And that sometimes comes when we are in the stall, right? And then it's kind of like, oh my goodness, like when is this, what do I have to do to get things moving again? Sometimes it's just about resting, relaxing, refocusing, looking at different perspectives of this. Yeah. So you put a lot of time and energy into something, but it's not working out exactly the way that you wanted it to. It's moving along, I feel like a little bit too slow for you. So your anxiety, okay, your self-confidence is perhaps, if you're resonating with this, is perhaps, taking a nosedive. You're kind of like, oh, wait a minute, I'm on the wrong path. I shouldn't have done this. This isn't the way I should have gone. But once again, I feel like, no, you are protected. You are on the right path. You are on the right path. It's about allowing some things to work out behind the scenes. And allowing some opportunities, new situations, new relationships to come to you. Okay, but while you're stalled, while you're sitting here, right, it's about keeping your vibrations really high so that what you attract in is at that higher vibration. So let's go to the tarot. Let's take a look at your present energy. Yeah. So you have take control of your thoughts. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of in this cage of self-doubt, right? But it's self-imposed. That's the thing about self-doubt. It is truly self-imposed. If you look at this, the angel is inside that cage, but the top of the cage is open. The angel could easily stand up and walk out of that cage. And the cage of self-doubt is very much that way. It's about changing our perspective, taking control of our thoughts, okay? It says your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. Once again, another sign that you are on the right path. You are going to, see the success that you're looking for, whether it's a relationship, career, an adventure that you want, an experience. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it's going to come to you. But it is about keeping your vibration really high at this time, staying really positive. And then you have family, friends, and guides, and then you have world. I feel like, there is a little bit about perhaps reaching out to family and friends during this time, having some fun. Okay. And fun is another way of saying prayer. Okay. Because when we're having fun, our vibration is really high. It's a lot like prayer. It helps us to connect to our spirit guides and angels. It helps us to see things in a different way. So if you haven't been out and having fun with your family and friends lately, I would suggest that you do, that you kind of like Allow yourself to have some fun. And with the World card, it is also perhaps about traveling, even going on a vacation, understanding that when we go into the lull or the slump or whatever we want to call it, right? It's also a great opportunity to rest, to relax, to have some fun. You could have been working too hard, and it's almost like the universe is saying, okay, Aries, you need a little bit of a break. It's not about all work and no play. There is a need for us to also enjoy life, and especially our family and friends. Okay, so you have the courage. Wow, you have a lot of aces. Yeah, look, you have the 9 of Cups, and then behind that, you have the 2 of Cups. So your wishes and dreams are coming true, especially in perhaps a romantic relationship, or it could be a business partnership, but it's something that's near and dear to your heart that is on the way. There is a gift from the universe that's coming in, but it is about having the courage to persevere this, to not change paths at this time. Sometimes when we go into that lull or that little bit of a slump, we want to change gears, but when we change gears, then the universe has to change gears too. It's about, no, wait a minute. I have the courage to wait for the perfect opportunity. For some of you, if you have been looking for a job or something like that, and the right one hasn't come along, right? And you could be kind of concerned. Oh, do I just take any job? Do I just take the next job that comes in? It's about having the courage to know that the right job for you is on the way. You have to have the courage and perseverance to wait it out, okay? To keep your vibration high. That's really important. Keeping your vibration high so that job can come into you. If you start lowering your vibration, you're going to get lower offers, right? So it is about staying in that high vibration. It's kind of interesting. I think Sagittarius had somewhat of a similar energy because when we get into this energy of self-doubt, we start contracting our energy. That brings us lower vibration options, relationships, situations, right? It's about keeping your energy really positive and expansive, and then you'll get better opportunities coming to you. Yes, when you come into this situation, okay, when you stay in that loving place, you're going to be able to celebrate. You're going to get what it is that you're wanting to celebrate. A fresh new start. Either in a relationship, a situation, or it could be a brand new, inspiring, okay, opportunity that is on the way for you. It's about kind of just watch and wait and keeping your vibration high. I cannot say that enough. It's not about just going and binge watching TV or something. It's about like, okay, I've got it. I'm going to, it's kind of like, and let's say you were training for the Olympics, okay, or something like that. And for some reason they said, oh, we're going to put the Olympics off for a month, okay? You wouldn't say, oh, well, I'm going to stop training. That gives me a month that I can just stop training. You would continue to train, right? As you would just keep continuing doing what you're doing. And I think that that's the message here. It's like, don't stop training. Don't stop preparing for this opportunity to come in. It's about knowing, okay, it is going to come in. The Olympics are going to happen. They're just going to happen a month later. It's the same type of situation here. Yes, so let's take a look at your area of resistance or obstacles, 9 of Pentacles, right? It's coming in so slow. You're getting kind of frustrated because Aries, you love things to go fast. This is coming in slow. You're learning how to be more patient. You're learning how to be maybe a little bit more discerning too, not just jumping onto any option that comes onto your path, waiting for that perfect opportunity. And then you have ascended masters, and then someone new is coming. Okay, so see, there is somebody that is going to come onto your path, somebody new. It could be romantic, it could be a family, it could be a friend, it could be a business partner, a business associate, a client. Somebody new is coming onto your path, but they're taking their sweet time. For some reason, there's something that they have to do before they can come onto your path. And the other thing is to realize you want to keep your vibration high so that you are matching their vibration. If you start getting into your doubt right? Say you're wanting a new romantic partner and you were really excited when you first started dating, just getting back into the dating world or something. And now it's taking so long. Oh, I thought by now I would have met somebody, right? And it's kind of understanding, okay, I have to continue to stay positive in order to bring in the right person. I don't want to start getting negative or doubting myself or doubting the dating field or anything like that. I want to stay really positive so I can bring in the right person for me. Okay, yes. Okay, so you have the Death card, the Two of Cups, and you have the King of Pentacles. Long-term committed relationship here, right? But you have to allow some mindset to end. With the Death card is about transformation. Something has to end or change in order for this relationship to go forward. I feel like you do have somebody new coming in, but you have to first change a little bit of your mindset about this person or this situation that you're trying to attract in. Let's see what it is. What is the mindset or the perspective of this? Yeah. So feeling as if, okay, when I step into new love, it's only going to end, right? So it's kind of like you may be like not attracting in the right person because you are kind of thinking, oh my goodness, it's only going to end, right? Or say you recently got back into the dating world, right? And the first 3 dates you go on with 3 different people, one date with 3 different people, and you're like, oh my goodness, really? Is this all that's out there? It's understanding, okay, that there is light and love. There is positive energy in every single person. It's about looking for the good in the person instead of perhaps looking for what might hurt you. When you change your perspective about the people that are coming in or the situations, and you're looking for the good in them, okay, you are going to actually understand that there's more to that person than what you may have initially thought. I actually had an experience like that. It wasn't with a person, it was with my own house. And I really, for some reason, I just got it. I wanted to move. I just wanted to move, right? And then when I started looking at houses, I realized, no, wait a minute, I really like the house that I'm in. I couldn't find anything else that I liked more. But by going through that process, I also realized that I had kind of just like tainted my own house. I didn't like that it had this. I didn't like that it had this, or it didn't have something, right? And when I started looking at other houses, or maybe you're looking at other people, right? I recognized, oh my goodness, like I just allowed myself to go into a negative mindset about my house. And then I was like, I want to move, right? But when I couldn't find another house, I actually said thank you to my spirit guides and angels, because I was like, yeah, I'm in the right house for me. Once I started looking at the good in my house, right, then all of a sudden it was kind of like, oh, I really enjoy my house. I was grateful for it. I was more joyful in it, right? I started redecorating some things, really kind of playing with it. And I feel like that's kind of a little bit of the mindset that you may want to think about. You may be a little bit stuck at this time because it's about shifting and looking for the joy, the love, the light in the people and the situations that are coming onto your path, instead of being fearful, okay, perhaps a little bit fearful that you will get hurt again. And that is just, I feel like you really healed from this, but that could still be kind of lingering there. Okay, so Aries, let's take a look at your advice here. Yeah, dark thoughts. You're winning. You're overcoming the dark thoughts. Okay, so it's when the dark thoughts come, when this self-doubt pops up, it's about saying, no, wait a minute, I'm transforming that. I'm turning it around instead of focusing on what is shown to you as a negative, understanding, wait a minute, okay, well, we all have negatives. What's good here? what is happening that is good, and looking for the good, what you can acknowledge, what you can celebrate in somebody or in some situation, instead of looking at the negative, and then you get your power back. Yeah, really beautiful. It really does kind of remind me of when I was looking for a house, because I was really kind of getting down in the dumps about it, right? I really was. I was getting kind of frustrated. I was like frustrated. Oh my gosh, right? And then when I realized, wait a minute, my house had all of the things. It was kind of interesting because my house had all of the things that I really wanted, that were really important for me, that I was looking for in a new house, right? I was like, oh my gosh, I already have what I want. I feel like there's almost like that type of situation, whether it's a relationship, a job, or, a house or a career, whatever it is. You might be starting to see, wait a minute, if I'm stuck here, what is the good in this situation? What's the silver lining? What do I like about this situation, instead of focusing on the negative? It gives you your power back. I can say it really gave me my power back. All right, so let's see what we have here. Yeah, we have the King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and then the Page of Pentacles. Learning something new. See, learning how to look at things logically. But the Queen of Pentacles, okay, this is kind of like somebody, I think you're kind of like growing, right? The King of Pentacles is somebody that it's got to be this way or the highway, right? So it's kind of like being cutting people or situations out because you feel like, oh, they don't make the mark. They don't have everything on my list or something like that. The Queen of Pentacles is more grounded, is more nurturing, is understanding, right? Has compassion. It's not that she puts up with toxic situations or toxic people or toxic behaviors, right? It's not that. She understands though, okay, everybody is still learning. We're all growing, right? We're all still learning. The whole, if everybody was walking around, they were perfect, right? What would we be doing, right? We are perfect just as we are right now, but we're also here to grow and learn. And I feel like that is what you're understanding. You're growing and learning, and now you're recognizing, oh, everybody else is also growing and learning, right? So they don't have to be maybe have everything on your checklist. It's about, okay, what are they bringing to the table? How can I use this? How does this help? How does this benefit me? I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, let's pull the Soul Truth card for your final advice. And Aries, I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. What can I do to make a difference? Yeah, what keeps you up at night? Okay, there you go. What makes you cringe when you think about it, such that every ounce of you screams no more? Where can you create purpose out of your pain? Make a difference in someone's life today, big or small, because all of it makes a difference. Yeah. So here's the thing. You could be even looking at the world, because we have the World card here, right? You could be looking at the world and seeing all of the things that are wrong with the world. But when you really stop and think about it, there's also a lot of really good that's going on in the world, and kind of concentrating on that and asking yourself, what team do I want to be on? Do I want to be on the team that goes around and tells everyone just how horrible the world is, right? Or do I want to go around and share my love and my light and my positive attitude with other people? You get to choose. I mean, that's the really cool thing about life, right? You get to choose the mindset that you want to take out into the world. So you can choose where, the world is a terrible place, right? Terrible place. And there are some sad things that go on in the world, right? But when we also, it's not about glossing over the things that are perhaps could be, improved in our world. It's not about glossing over that, but it is about asking yourself, what's the positive that I can bring to that? What's the love that I can bring to that? How can I take something that is painful in the world and turn it into my purpose? Bring my love and light to the situation, right? So that I can help the situation instead of perpetuating perhaps the negative connotation about it. Yeah, it's really kind of interesting, especially, you know, with social media and stuff like that. I think it's really important for us to sometimes really kind of ask ourselves, how can we help others? How can we make a difference in the world, right? Just, you know, talking about it doesn't really make a difference. It can help to inform other people, but there is also, okay, what other actions can I take that can help in whatever the situation is that's concerning you. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Aries. I really do appreciate all of your support through liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.